Yunas were once normal students who attended the St. Marcelline College. On one horrific day, Yubaba, a wicked witch, came and took away their names and their memories. She tricked them into signing a contract to seal the curse and turned them into her workers, which she calls Yunas. Their lives changed and were no longer theirs. They are now slaves in what became the bathhouse. Chihiro, her friend Lin, and with the help of other Yunas who had the moral strength to remember a portion of who they are, spent days and nights to come up with a meticulous plan to break Yubaba's control and end everyone's suffering. Chihiro went to talk to Yubaba about getting everyone's memories back. She threatened her to help her sister get the upper hand in the bathhouse business. Yubaba carefully considered her options, then came up with a devious trap. "I challenge you to Invicta," she said. "If you can beat me at the annual CRC robotics competition, I will give you all the contracts, but if you fail, you will never ask for those contracts again, and you will help me keep my sister out of the bathhouse. If you win, I'll give you your names and memories back. If I win, you forget about your names and about helping my sister." Chihiro then left, confident she could win. What she didn't know is that Yubaba has been the reigning champion for the past 5 years. Laid on her bed, Chihiro thought about the challenge ahead. The CRC is a non-profit organization which has been hosting annual robotics competitions for bathhouse workers around the nation. They offered them the experience of the world of science and engineering. The competition allowed the Yunas to explore various fields: the construction of a robot, programming, the creation of a website and video, and building a kiosk. Chihiro believed that she could seek help from the CRC, as it was going to be their first time at the competition. Later on, Chihiro met up with Lin and the CRC to discuss the preparations for the competition and to ask for tips and advice, as it is their first time participating. Chihiro and Lin head to their workshop to go over the game rules and the robot specs with the other Yunas. Our robot has a maximum of 5 minutes to build a structure of prisms we choose in this zone of the field. Complex structures award more points. The robot must start and fit in the zone at the center of the field with no limits to its height. Only the game pieces needed for the structure chosen are located in the 5 different zones around the robot. When the game starts, the robot can expand. As soon as the structure is completed, we have to drop this ball in the hoop. This will multiply our points from the structure. We have to be quick. The number of minutes remaining on the clock will be our points multiplier. One more thing, adds Lin. The robot has to be autonomous. After going through the game rules, the Yunas and Chihiro settled in and added some finishing touches to the robot. The robot fits in the zone in the middle of the field at the start of a game. A transparent tilting tube holding the ball is mounted on one part of the robot, which stays at the center. 2 motor-driven omni wheels allow the other part of the robot to extend and gather the prisms. 2 rollers intake and stack the prisms to form the desired structure. When the scoring zone is reached, a motor pulls a lever which opens the plates holding the structure, which is then released in the scoring zone. This is immediately followed by the transparent tube tilting to drop the ball in the hoop to multiply the score. After successfully winning the competition, Chihiro and Lin make their way to Yubaba's office to retrieve the contracts. Disappointed that she lost the game, Yubaba handed over the contracts to Chihiro. Scurrying out of the bathhouse, Chihiro rips the contracts to shreds and frees everyone from the curse.